What is good, guys? This is the third attempt of trying to make this day get recorded on YT, but if this one fails, I won't be continuing. I'm just to the backtest session and whatever. So I'm looking to short this thing. The weekly, I think it's gonna close higher probably, but I was doing my analysis while trying to set up the connection. Now checking the 2 hour, we are in some kind of premium gap right now. 1 hour, it has dropped, but it's possible that this gap here could hold and then price could head to this high here. But so far I think we have inversed this 15-minute, so I'll be looking for this relatively close and this low here. So now we have 15-minute gap retracement and then an inversion and then hits TP. So the entry was at this gap here, and here was the run on the high buy side. Short. So this was the first target was hit. Now this one will give us around 10 minutes. That was quick. I think now it's ready for some longs as well. Banger. The reason I said it was ready for some longs, look at this inversion here and check the 15. Good run on the lows. Actually, this is another opportunity I should have leveraged at around here. Like looking at this inversion here, and we have these good targets at the high. So longs will be playing in around here. This will be like 1.4R though. But you know, here you can see it retraced lower. You see the retracement. One hour inversion. Let's go to the next day. So now that this day closed bullish, shows that maybe could start going higher. And looking at how this week closed with a weekly SMT liquidity run, let's see, it could go to some potential daily highs, I think, like here. There are also these lows. Honestly, these 1 hour gaps are scaring me. So I think they're the ones that are going to hold right at the open for some shorts, maybe towards these lows. I think. Apparently, this high wouldn't get taken out. This one here, but otherwise, it wasn't bad PA though. This is a daily high, by the way. It's around 130. This is a good gap that's holding. Right now there is an SMT on the 15-minute. Right there's the run on the low, right at 10. This is not a great day for trading. It's looking crazy. Now the 4 hour is looking too bearish, but then it's in a gap, so you can't predict anything here. Alright, this daily high is still great. I mean, I would like to long it to these daily highs, but then the day has started to drop. So I'm looking for maybe some lows to get run before I take some longs, but these days are not the best. Run on this high here. there's the run on the lows. Man, it's going choppy all the way. Let's go to the next day again. Apparently there's nothing that interesting in these days. So apparently this was a small retracement. Right. So good draw on liquidity. I'm looking for the shorts. There's also a buy side here, but I would like for shorts, except if this side gets run, then price goes lower, but I'll be looking for shorts. And I would also like this gap here to hold. So let's see. Alright, there is the run, this high that I was waiting for. Well, on the 1 minute there is this small gap. It's how big is it? Around 3 handles, 3 macros. I would like to short it and have break even here. So there's a low here, a low here. Got multiple targets, but I would like to target this low, this pre-market low that was close to the 9:30 opening. Let's see what happens. Good TP there, and it continues lower. I'm looking for this low. Let's see. Okay, it reverses then. So this was an A plus trade. It had run the high. There was an SMT. There was a POI. Everything needed for a good trade, and pre-market low just got kicked. So very great trade. There's a daily gap here. The price is already in, so I'm expecting this low here. But if it doesn't, then obviously we'll long it. So 2-hour unfilled gap. Now price has retraced lower, run this low here. So after running sell side, I would obviously like to see it deliver to buy side. Maybe inverse this gap here, but the 1 minute hasn't inversed the gap, so let's wait and see. It has inversed, no retracement, but there's this gap here that's holding. But these highs here, all good ones, so I would like to target them. And obviously that's a long position towards this high. I was really afraid that I was buying it high. And apparently I was. Well, happens. Oh, daily gap is rejecting. This is another 15 minutes, so I would like to see it drop. But that's if it first does a manipulation to the highs. So here was the run. The liquidity, these highs was from the pre-market session. Now there is also this 5-minute gap. I don't know, maybe it's gonna get retraced too, but I would like to short it. I'm thinking of shorting it today. But then when I see that the 4 hours in a gap, 1 hour is in a gap, I'm just gonna tape read this and see. And banger. So this will have been take profit. So the lesson here is buy side run, and SMT, actually SMT should come later after the buy side run, because one of the reasons is that I also considered the SMT that was here at this low and this one. So at the inversion here, it should have been a trade. Apparently these days are just consolidating up and down, up and down. There's an SMT here, but there's also a PY here. So I'm looking forward to these lows. Now there's also this good gap, 4-hour gap. So I think maybe we're gonna retrace into this good gap here, then start dropping to this low, with this being our low hanging fruit. So there's an SMT here, this high. Sorry for the little cut. Man, this internet is teasing me back to back. Well, let's see. Remove this window. Now we have a run on this high. Yeah, this is trippy. Let's go to the next day. It's going really slow in this area. I'm thinking that it could start reversing anytime soon. Very slow. Determining the bias here is really hard. Well, what you can see is that you just from lower lows, lower highs, but that's not enough to give us like solid confluences. I think I'm just gonna skip this consolidation days. The daily, you can see we've started running higher, we've reversed here, so I think we'll be looking for some longs. Now it's dropping but moving forward. Now we've got a retracement into a 15. Consider we're in a 15-minute gap here. If the bullishness could continue, then this high will be a very good candidate. Let's check the 2-minute if there's no gap. Right candle just closed above a good 2-minute gap. You can see right here. So maybe now we can long it to here with a 16-point stop or around 18-point stop. That's 500 over 36 for around 13. So this will be a sell here and take profit right here. Yeah, we're cooked. Bank. I think price is gonna continue bullish here. There's a daily high, there's this. Was this day like a bank holiday or something? Let's go to the next day. There's nothing that's helping here. This is going to discount, probably. There is a 930 open, runs the lows directly. The price is already now in discount. I don't know if it's gonna start longing, but I would like it to. So now we've closed with this 2-minute inversion here. For around 5 points. 5 is okay as well. You 5 me. But I think this 15-minute gap is okay. Or a 5-minute premium gap, maybe. This one. Now I have a retracement into the gap. Actually, this here should close. But let's just observe it if it don't fly higher. Well, that was insane. 1.8 hour. There's a daily gap here. I don't know if it's gonna retrace slower, but I think it's gonna go higher to this high. Here's a good run on the lows. So maybe retrace to this low, then start going higher. Okay, first target got met. So one thing I noticed is that we have an SMT here and price is could be about to deliver from sell side. Now the problem will be, where will it be delivering to? Is there a POI here? There is this good gap. Is there a clear draw on liquidity? Well, I don't really think there is. What not ends up inversing. This is some crazy chop though. Now let's go to the next day now. For twin handles to this previous daily low and the gap, and discount gap here as well. Order block. We've inversed a couple hourly gaps, small gaps. Right, the low here just gets run. Now price is in a 15. This high here has been run, so I think I would like to see it now deliver from buy side. $9.30 open low. This is too far, man. Then 4R, bro, I'll be dreaming, but I'd like to see it drops to 9.30 open. Let's see if it does so, or if it cooks us. It's also possible. Wait, what candle hits? I'd like to see which candle hits the, because this candle here hits this low, creating the SMT, so that's where I would move to break. That's where I would move to break even. Anyways, I'm just gonna stop it here.